Hello, it's the following Sunday. It's July 30th. I brought the chainsaw up. I'm going to cut this log for this end's stake and pit. So this is the first time the blue jay has ate out of all the years. Yeah, he's been here the whole time. I started my camp down here 4 years ago. Whereas 1 year I didn't see it at all. And then 1 year only once or twice. So the first year and this year, getting lots of sightings. So hanging around a lot. Started getting a lot closer this year. was worried about it tightening right up on it and getting stuck in there. Which it did, but at least it cut through first. Alright, we don't want to roll this thing and maybe over where you're all standing. Too old for lifting that. Alright, let's figure out where this pin has to go. 40 feet. So one stick's sticking up for 10 feet. Plenty. Alright, 30 feet. So, obviously that's got to get cut today. Well, let's see, so 30 inches. Alright. That's the spot. So this is 40 feet here. I'll just run along the side some length of paracord, square it to the backboard, and figure out where this needs to be exactly, this pin. Okay, I have a string line out, and that's about where I figured out where the pin has to go. And that's where the backboard has to go. I don't know what I'm going to do about that stump. I don't really want to use my new chain on it. I already dug around it, and so, you know, there's dirt on there and stuff. I don't know, it wiggles a teeny bit. It's pretty darn solid. Maybe I could take an axe to it. I don't know, we'll see. Don't know if I'll worry about that today. But if that's where the backboard's going, kind of, it's around where my trail comes through into the lean-to. But I could realign that with the path better here anyways, and cut out, let's see, where's my finger? There it is. Right up, I'll dig a little, that lump out here. Slice it up in line with that. And that backboard is going to end up being right in line with this side of the trail coming in. Be a straight line to it. Somewhat. Whiskey Jacks have joined us. And the blue jay came back a few times. Oh, and you know, we got a nice woodpecker there. And there you go, blue jay's back. So woodpecker, blue jay, whiskey jacks, 2 chipmunks. So Chippy just nibbled me. Look at that, can you see that? Or what? Well, I was putting a bunch of piles out for him. Well, the 2 of them. Well, Chippy's the only one that comes up. Well, this other one I don't think is one of the regulars. It's not coming up. It's skittish. But anyway, Chippy here. So I laid out a bunch of piles everywhere, and that one's Chippy there. The smaller one. And so he's on the log, and I'm playing with him there, and he's climbing on my fingers and my hand and sniffing around. Yeah, and he's running along the log there, and I'm playing with him, and he's climbing on my hand and grabbing my fingers and playing around, and I'm kind of scratching at him, and then he gives me this little chomp. Not sure if he's just trying to say, where's the food, because he can smell it on me, and usually I have a handful for him, but that tells you. All right. Removed that stump and dug it out as it was a little too high. Let's run out and see that. Look at that. Pretty slick. So the next time I'm up, we work on this backboard. Blue jay approved. See you next weekend. Well, it's Monday morning on my way to work, and had to divert off the highway up to the bush because something fell off my pack yesterday. There it is, right where we park. Fell off my belt system. Put a few things on that belt. Bear spray, knife, this water bottle. All right, back to work. Hello, it's the following Sunday now. It's the long weekend. It's Sunday the 6th. We're going to spend one night.
Hello.
I was just putting points on the end of some more stakes I brought down for the Horseshoe game backboard. At the end I have to complete. And out came the chipmunks. And there's been 5 whiskey jacks out already. Jen was feeding them. Blue Jay's back, folks. Oh, yeah, there you hear Jen in the background. It's a Stellar Jay. She's been yelling that at me this whole time. Stellar's Jay, not Stellar Jay. That's Stellar. It's a Stellar's Jay. Blue Jays don't have the thing on their head. No, so Jen's correcting me some more. They do have a little thing on their head, but not as big. But they're white on the chest or something. There you go. How do you like that? I'm just missing 1.5 feet on each side, which is where you would pitch from. Clearly, we don't have the room for it, so we'll be standing inside the pit for pitching. So that's one side done. Okay, and that's this end. All those roots cut out. Next time we're down, we'll bring down the rest of the backboard pieces. Not walking or driving up this weekend for that. But there you go. More and more done each time. So we're into a fire ban. We got some hamburgers for dinner. All right, another shot. I did a little more to it there. Filled it up with some sound a bit better. And here come the other kids. So what do we got? What time is it? It's 8:30 Sunday morning. And Jen's off fishing. She's out on the dock. Up. Come on. Come on. There's a couple squirrels dropping pine cones. Haven't made friends with the squirrels yet. Have to bring them some peanuts. Peanuts in the shell. Ooh, your far ways jump. Tricked you there, didn't I? Blue Jay's back this morning. I have to get some of those seeds out that it likes. Or Stellar's Jay, I mean. Sorry, hard to hold still. He's worried about the one he dropped, and he's got a whole pile right there. Two squirrels fighting. Or something else. Little woodpecker. They've all got used to me here. They hang out all the time. All these critters. Hello, it's the following Sunday now, August 13th. Jen's not here today, she had stuff to do. So on the way in, I stopped and cut some more stuff to finish the horseshoe backboard. I'll just chop the tips here and make them pointy and get them hammered in and just show you when I'm all done. Chippy's back. And so are the whiskey jacks. I have now finally completed the horseshoe pit. All that's left to do is I have to try and take out some of that stump. I don't know how easy it's going to be. It's pretty solid and rotted. Not easy like that little one I pulled out. Then I'm going to chainsaw those back only about 3 feet or so in line with that tree. Then this here, I'm going to cut off that dead part and I'm going to slide the good stumpy part over into here where I cut those two back. And I'm going to make a bench. I think I'm going to kind of go notch, zip, notch, something basic. And then that'll be a nice little bench for pitching horseshoes. That side won't get one. I don't want to disturb more forest than I already have. You know, we already have the hammock planning to hang in there. We've already had it hanging in there. So just a quick story behind this shirt. Jen often says, "That's intense," and like a little kid, like a little kindergarten kid in school, I go, "Ha! So is camping," and I do it all the time just because I have a teeny little mind. And then so she finally bought me the shirt and kind of doesn't say it so much. I kind of took away her favorite word, her saying. Oh well. So there were 3 chipmunks and 1 whiskey jack. That's all today. All right, see you next Sunday and we'll finish that bench and we'll be all done up here. Nothing left but clean up. And by cleaning up, I mean burning these piles once the fire ban's over, and in the fire pit, of course, not here. Oh, and before I walk up the trail, I had a trail cam down here for a week, so I'll take that home because I don't have a reader, so I have to take it home. It's one of those large size 32 thing of Gig Me Googles. I don't know all that stuff. I like the smaller size ones, but what I'll do is I'll take that home, check it in the computer, and bring back one of those adapters with the small sized SD card, and Then I can check it on my phone when I'm up here because my phone has an SD card thing inside it there. All right, I'll let you know what I found next time. Good morning. It's the following Sunday, August 20th. I'm just on the back of this large property where I rent a shack. We're not going to be going up to finish the bench and the cleanup at the Horseshoe pit at the lean-to this weekend because there's a forest fire within 30 kilometers of the area. And I had a micro SD card and an adapter to put in that trail cam. So I just wanted to leave that up there as well. So the fire started in West Bank, in the hills above West Bank, came down along the lake. Fierce winds blew embers over the lake, lit up Kelowna and Lake Country. So large evacuations. Everybody in West Bank, well, a lot of people went south to Penticton. All the evacuees from Lake Country went to Vernon. Penticton, Kelowna, and Vernon have set up shelters. Malls are allowing people to camp in their parking lots. People are offering to move and hold people's livestock and pets. Fire departments and the trucks are coming from all over the place, as far away as Vancouver Island. The Vernon Cadet Camp is being set up for hundreds of firefighters. About 50 police have come up from the coast to help protect the area from looters. Homes are burning. People aren't getting answers in camp because it's so smoky that officials can't tell what has burnt. They can't get in there. It's not safe because there's down power lines and trees that can fall and everything. So it's going to take time. Horrible situation. Fires are still growing and out of control. Police and security are watching areas for looters. Tourists are being asked to leave the campgrounds and hotels so that evacuees have somewhere to stay. Tourists are being ordered to stay away. Airports are being shut down for the last couple of days because of smoke and because the airspace is needed for helicopters and airplanes putting out the fires. It's very smoky. Ashes are everywhere. My landlord is offering a space for someone to put a trailer for free. So there's just people everywhere trying to help with anything they can. Food as well. Food's being brought to the firefighters, and food stations have been set up for evacuees just by businesses or random people. So it'll probably be a couple weeks before, at least I start thinking about getting back up to the lean-to. It's been so smoky that it's been very cool. Mornings are 13 degrees. Warms up by dinner time, but not a lot. So I'm a security guard in a building near the water in Kelowna. Live in Vernon, drive to Kelowna for work. Jen lives in Penticton. I'm between the three places. Anyways, from the rooftop, we were watching homes burn. It was pretty sick. Lots of homes burning, fire coming down over from McDougall, Rim Trail, Rose Valley, down West Side Road, burnt Lake Okanagan Resort. So my shift Thursday, we're watching a lot of houses burn as the fire came down over the hill. And drive to work Friday morning from Vernon to Kelowna, approaching Lake Country, which is halfway through. I could see lots of flames on the hill and lots of smoke. I had dash cam video footage, which unfortunately I lost. I didn't remember to save it when I parked. That day at work, there was large coals and tree branches burnt, blown over the lake on the roof. And it was Thursday night that all those embers were jumping over in the wind and igniting the Kelowna and Lake Country areas on fire. So I have some footage of that I'll put on. So I have some rooftop footage I can put on though with my phone I took. I might add some pictures from Castanet News. Some of them are probably their photos and some are probably submitted. So the wind really picked up and cleared all the smoke away, but it's going to fan all the fires. Flames are jumping the hill from the wind, blowing the embers over, and there's all the planes, or a couple of them anyway. They're scooping water and dumping. Alright, it's Friday 18th, morning after last night. You can see it's jumped the bridge. It's right down to the homes. Right down to the homes on the right side there. Coming down. And almost on the left there, and you can see some planes up there. They'll be scooping up water here today. Looks like that boat going out right now on the right. Looks like it might be fire or search and rescue or who knows what. They always have to keep the waters clear because people that are dumb keep getting in the way of the plane scooping water. So it's all the way down the lake here. I'm seeing, it's crazy. So I don't know if you can see the flames. There's a few spots where there's some flames. A few more homes burning over there now. And more houses to the left. And this is Monday back to work. Can't see anything across the lake. Okay, it's Wednesday 23rd. It's finally cleared up. There's still some burning going on. Flames were visible last night in some areas. I forgot to mention that when it had jumped across the lake here to the north here into Lake Country, it had also lit the dump, so there wasn't garbage pickup anywhere for a few days also. So the count yesterday was just under 200 homes lost over there in West Bank. I don't know if they've discovered more today that were destroyed by the fire. Some areas people have been allowed back into. The fire, I believe, is out in Lake Country and people are allowed back into there, as well as the Clifton Road area. The two spots in Kelowna here where it jumped over. You can't really tell. Well, yeah, you can see. It's really hard from this far away to pick out the burnt areas. Sorry, I have sun on my screen and I can't see really what I'm pointing at very well. So the fire actually started last Tuesday or Wednesday. And with all that smoke you saw that was in the air, man, it was everywhere. Penticton, Kelowna, Vernon. Especially here it was really bad because it was blowing right across this way, the wind, the whole week. And just imagine breathing 200 homes of roofing material and siding and carpet and burning vehicles and all those trees and just everything. Non-escapable. Every building in town just stinks like smoke still. Just as bad as outside. It's really bad air quality.